This segment will show you how to operate your snow thrower. First, before you operate your snow thrower, make sure all of the assembly instructions have been followed and that all of the bolts and nuts have been properly tightened. Double-check that the correct drive belt has been installed based on manual or electric clutch. Also check that the drive belt and the auger belt are routed properly around the pulleys and inside all of the belt keepers. Check the discharge chute for proper rotation and check the operation of the tilt control for the upper chute. Verify that the snow thrower can be raised and lowered properly. Check the skid shoe adjustment to make sure that you have adequate ground clearance. If all of these items are set correctly, then you have properly assembled your snow thrower and it's ready for use. When you operate your snow thrower, you will be able to use the following features. The chute tilt handle will pivot the upper chute up or down to control the angle and distance of the snow discharge. The crank rod is used to rotate the lower and upper chutes so you can control the direction of the discharge. The toggle switch on the side of the tractor's dash is used to raise or lower the snow thrower between the transport and the operating positions. The scraper plate is a replaceable plate that absorbs wear and impact from any contact with the ground. You need to replace it when it's worn to protect the snow thrower parts. The skid shoe controls the amount of clearance between the scraper plate and the ground. Again, replace these when they're worn. And the right and left-hand spiral augers feed the snow to the impeller fan at the center of the housing. For basic operation of the snow thrower, follow these steps. To start the snow thrower, first have the tractor sitting still with the engine running at full throttle. Then move the attachment clutch to the engaged position to start the snow thrower before you engage the tractor's clutch. To stop the snow thrower, you will disengage the tractor's attachment clutch lever if you have a manual clutch, or utilize the clutch switch if you have an electric clutch. Before clearing snow, make sure to clear all foreign parts and materials from the ground. Remember that the spiral auger speed is directly related to the tractor engine speed, so it is best to maintain a high engine RPM, keeping the engine at full throttle, and to operate the tractor at a slow ground speed such as first gear for safe and efficient snow removal. Simply drive forward into the snow, depress the tractor's clutch brake pedal, and allow the spiral auger to clear the snow, making repeated passes to clear the most snow. While using the snow thrower, you can control the direction that snow is thrown by turning the crank rod. You can control the distance the snow is thrown by pivoting the upper section of the discharge chute either up or down. Push forward on the tilt chute handle to pivot the chute down and decrease the distance the snow is thrown, or pull back to pivot the chute up and increase the distance. Snow conditions can greatly affect how your snow thrower operates. Make sure to carefully consider the condition of the snow, such as light versus wet and heavy snow, and how deep the snow is. You will need to adjust the tractor speed and operation methods based on these factors. For example, in very deep snow, you will need to use the full throttle and a slow ground speed for your tractor. Raise the snow thrower up to the transport position to remove the top layer of snow, and then lower it to remove more snow. Take care that if the snow thrower should become clogged with snow or another object, you must disengage the snow thrower immediately and shut off the tractor engine. Then use a wood stick to unclog the snow thrower before you resume operation. To improve tire traction, you can use tire chains and/or wheel weights, both of which are available as optional parts. Also note that you need to take care when you operate your snow thrower on slopes. Your assembly instructions include a slope guide at the back for you to use to help determine the safety of operating your snow thrower on a specific slope.